What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Happy Memorial Day. Today's Monday, so it's actually officially Memorial Day right now. And just wanted to hop on here and just what the hell was that? Talk about keep getting notifications and there's nothing on there, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I wanted to talk about uh, things that are going on right now, just in general. Um, I think I'm gonna wait a few minutes, see if anybody hops on here. So I don't know if they're sending out notification. Oh, here you go. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Um, just kind of hanging around for a minute to see if anybody hops on the live stream. I got one on there right now. If this thing's right. Happy Memorial Day to whoever just hopped on to the live stream there. And it's kind of necessary to remember what it's about, really. I mean, dudes gave up their lives so we could have our freedom. And a lot of people forget that. They just think it's about grilling and chilling, out there making cheeseburgers and hot dogs and shit and partying and everything. But, the reason for it is because someone made the sacrifice that this country's still here. And we might have to make it again because it's really bad out there. We're almost into World War III at any moment. I mean, we are already in it, but I mean, it's just going to go way off the track. Um, Something I wanted to talk about was over in what do you call it? Japan. I think they just shot down a missile that was incoming from North Korea. I don't know. It's probably just North Korea. The Rocket Man doing his thing. He likes to fire the fat kid with the fireworks. He likes to, for the holidays, he fires missiles over there at Japan because he just doesn't have enough pop in his fireworks to get him over to our side of the country or our side of the globe. Um, Not yet, anyway. He probably does because Russia's probably giving him some in China, but he's saving them for a very special day, 4th of July. Yeah, I'm kind of joking around, but I think that they will do something right around 4th of July, man. It just kind of scares me because I think people, again, are going to be just out celebrating and doing their thing, and they're never going to, probably not going to see it coming. Maybe some of us will. Some of us will be awake to, keep one eye open. Um, it's going to happen sooner or later. It's getting closer and closer that some heavy duty shit's going to go down. And they had another attempt on another prime minister's life. You ever notice how many people are dropping like flies that are, big bosses in other countries, prime ministers and CEOs from companies are either dying or, taking off and retiring early. They all know it's time to get into your bunker. And it's a matter of time before somebody pushes the button. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and say happy Memorial Day, and I think everybody ought to get close to God right now because no, it's time. It's time to really get right. I'll be honest with you. I'm just about at the end of my ability to deal with the bullshit anymore. I'm just kind of fading away here, energy wise, and my morale's in the shitter half the time because it's been dragging on. This whole shit has been dragging on, and we got to put up with the criminals that are running our country. Which is total bullshit. They need to round these guys up and make them stand trial, a real trial. Hang on one second, I turn this car off. So throwing up all my gas because Joe Biden's not going to give us any more. He's trying to get rid of gasoline altogether, which is another reason why I can't stand that prick, you know? They're going to switch over to electric cars, right? But they can't keep the power grid going, you know? It's like, how are you going to charge them? Wouldn't you just go over to solar cars next? It's horse shit. Horse and buggy, you know? And it's all these stupid policies that they think they're doing something with that are supposed to help us. In reality, it's every time it's a negative. It's not going to work out. Now, you know, when Trump was making decisions, when he was in charge of the country, everything was going in the right direction, you know, whether you liked him or not. You know, the guy had his shit together. And the reason why, in my opinion, he was smart enough to run it like a business and not like a president. All these presidents are like, might as well be, substitute the name for president for king, you know. We had plenty of them throughout history, and they just ain't getting the job done. He ran this like, he ran this country, like I said, like a business, and it was taken off, and then all shit hit the fan, and the communists stole the damn election. Because that's what happened. And, you know, when that first happened, I remember you couldn't even say that on YouTube. They were, you know, cutting you off, censoring you. You weren't allowed to talk about the stolen election. Well, you know what? It was stolen. Everybody knows it, you know, and it's slowly leaking out. Watch as it gets closer and closer to election day. It's all coming out. They can't hold it back anymore. And I heard something today that pissed me off. They actually gave one of these January 6 guys a 12-year sentence, I think it was. Some judge slapped him with a 12-year sentence for that. And you know what? Just the other day, they were saying that 150 of them had their charges dropped. So what the hell's going on? I don't know. You know, you hear one thing and you hear another, and it's like they're doubling down with their lies too. You ever notice that? Like, it looks like something's starting to go the other way, and then all of a sudden, like, for instance, the whole COVID thing, they start, you know, doubling down again and telling you the same bullshit that didn't fly the first time. They're trying to use the same lies again, like they're just speaking louder or something, and that's going to make it so. No, the shit that was bullshit. They fed us a bunch of bullshit. Most of it was bullshit. And it is what it is, you know. Where's Fauci been, by the way? And all these other guys are hiding because they were getting exposed big time. And like I said, if Trump gets in there, you're going to see so much shit happen instantly, or within a few days. He's going to be hanging these criminals. But the difference is he'll put them in a trial. They'll get a trial, which will be fair. Not like he's getting screwed left, right, and up the center. They're putting him through hell, but I bet you he still tries to make it look at least like a real trial, even though, you know, I wouldn't blame